going on, you guys? It's 87 Fit coming to you with another video. Finna do some back and buys. We here located at D-Rock Gym in Marshall, Texas. Don't really know the address, but for all y'all, the link will be down there. Right now, we finna get at it. We finna start with some bicep curls just to get warmed up, and we finna go from there. So y'all sit back and let me take you on this journey with me. Alright guys, so right now I'm finna get into some bicep curls. I like using these with stacked weights because I can transfer them out real quick. Don't have to worry about like when I'm using dumbbells having to go and actually pick them up and put them back down like this, so I can just put the pins in and keep going. But right now, let me take you to what I got going on. Right now, I got a bar on here for using both of my arms at the same time, and I also have these singles. These singles for using individual arms. I like to switch back and forth. That way I can isolate one arm at a time rather than having both of them going at the same time. It's a real good way to vary up your workout and get a good pump. So what y'all finna see me do right now is I'm probably gonna start at about 50 pounds and do about 10 reps. You know, whenever you start out, you just go for a weight that's comfortable with you. For you, that's pretty much my starting weight, you know. So I've been doing it for a minute. So weights vary on how much you do and what goals you're going for. But right now, I'm just gonna get into it. Like I said, start with 10 reps at 50 pounds. And now I'm gonna show y'all how I work the weight going throughout my workout. So y'all just pay attention real quick. So y'all just saw me start with the bar and then go to the single arms. Not really a heavy weight, just to get a good pump. Now I'm finna go ahead and get into my workout. I'm probably gonna stick with the single arm because I'm really feeling a better pump going with it than I do going with both arms, but that's to be expected. So now I'm gonna just continually bump the weight up, probably drop down to about 7 reps. And just go from there. And what I'll do is I'll just work up to a weight that I fail at, and then I'll just drop down by 2 or 3, just depending on how I feel. You know, when you're doing stuff like this, you don't want to push yourself. You want to push yourself, but you don't want to hurt yourself. So this is one of them things where you have to use your common sense and know your own limits. So with that being said, I'm finna get this working. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Right here with these lat pull downs, the main thing that I focus on, regardless of the weight, is making sure I'm keeping it all in my back. I know that's a problem. that I struggle with. And if you're arm dominant, you know what I'm saying? It's there. So, you know, I try to use my arms too much sometimes. So what I really try to focus on is making sure that I'm really, when I'm contracting, when I'm coming down off the contract, that I'm using all this more so than trying to hold it all here. So my arms are really just extensions of my back rather than me trying to pull it all with my arms. Like I said, sometimes I still struggle with doing that, but it's something that I've been working on and working towards to make sure I don't do. So I don't know if you guys are like me or any of you that's gonna look at this video are like me, but that's something that I struggle with. So if you do the same thing, you know, this is just a technique that I've kind of came up with, you know, just from experimenting and whatnot to kind of make sure I don't do that. So like what I try to do is I try to just like, don't imagine my arms being there. I'm just kind of like you flexing my back. So I just want to feel everything in my back. So when I come out right here, I'm just trying to use nothing but just back. So when I come down, I just lock in, and then I just focus on just pulling with my back. That's it, just pulling with my back. Everything coming back, all back. From the high back to the low back, all that. I just focus on just using that rather than trying to use my arms. And so far, I feel like it's been pretty beneficial to me. Like I can tell, you know, from doing that compared to before. I mean, my arms are still, you know, decent, but I really feel it more in my back. So, not gonna hold y'all up. Finna go ahead and finish putting this work in so I can get on to the next workout. So, let's go. Ooh, I almost forgot to tell y'all how many reps and my rep scheme on this and whatnot. Pretty much same thing apply. I like to go heavy, I like to go light, I like to do a lot of reps, I like to do heavyweight with few reps. So the thing is for me, I like to work up and work back down. So right now, I'm pretty much gonna start with 100 pounds and I'll work all the way down to the bottom, which is 200, and then I'll come back up. Now when I come back up, how many I skipped is gonna be determined on what I feel comfortable with doing. I push myself to the limits, but the thing is, you have to remember when you're working out, you are your own worst enemy. You have to make sure that you use a weight that you're comfortable with doing, using the proper form and not tearing nothing up, because you can come in here and work out and go hard, but if you snapping stuff up every time you working out, it ain't gonna work. People got jobs, they got families, they got other stuff they gotta do. The gym is just one aspect of my life. You cannot come in here, neither can y'all. You cannot come in here and snap stuff up. So I'm done preaching, I'm finna get at it. Let's go. Finna get some of these T-bar rolls in. Right here, I'm just making sure, like I said, maintain the same thing. Making sure I'm keeping it all in my back, not my arms, none of that. Just trying to make sure I get good strong pulls, good strong contractions when I'm pulling in my back. Other than that, it's the same thing, man. You go in here, you go hard, do what you gotta do, get out. Don't hurt yourself. Bottom line, don't hurt yourself. Come in here, go hard, but do not hurt yourself. Right now, I'm just gonna start up with a plate. Everybody gonna have different weights that they start with, different weights that they use. Some of you guys are probably stronger than me. You're gonna use more weight than me. But at the end of the day, that ain't what it's about. It's not about a competition. It's not about trying to see who can lift more. It's about coming in, getting you a good workout in, and going home the same way you came, only with more gains. That's all it's about. So let's go. Okay, another thing real quick. This kind of off topic, but how many of you guys turn your plates like this? Or do you turn them with the other side facing out? That's just a question. Y'all can put it in the comments what you think. What's the right way to do it? Maybe it don't make a difference to you, but to me, I want all my stuff to be uniform. I like turning them all in like this to where you see this. Some people, they have one facing in and out. That's a different story for a different time, but right now, let's go and get this working. Now that's a fairly lightweight, I ain't gonna lie to you. I do more than that, but I like to work my way up. Even though I'm warm, I like to work my way up rather than jumping right into some heavy weight. So let me go and slap another one. Gotta put it on the right way. You don't put it on the right way, you ain't gonna be able to lift it. So, in my preaching about the plates being turned the wrong way, I forgot to tell you guys my rep scheme on this. My rep scheme is on this one is do what I want to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do on this one right here. I just do what I feel. You know, as far as the rep count and as far as the amount of weight. Now, like I said before, and I pretty much have been saying, you know, do what you're comfortable with. You know your body better than I do. So whatever weight you feel like is sufficient for you to use without hurting yourself or injuring yourself, that's what I would suggest. Because on this particular workout right here, sometimes I might do 7, sometimes I might do 3, sometimes I might do 2, 1. It doesn't matter. I just go all over the place. So this in particular workout right here, you know, it's up to you how you want to do it, but my personal philosophy on it is I just do what I want to. So, no lie, keeping it 100 with y'all. So, finna get back to it. Finna hand me another plate. Go over here and get it.